Yeah, Albert, or either one of you, I suppose. But this was not a huge result in terms of the standings, at least in the Western Conference. By the way, you guys did jump four teams in the Eastern Conference in the Supporters Shield. But how important was it though, just to sort of keep the winning streak going and to sort of prove that you guys can get results on the road?
Albert, 1 second, you got muted somehow.
You hear
There
me
you
now?
go. Yep, good to go.
No, I was saying I do agree with you. We knew we are going to stay in the fifth, no matter what the result is. But it's one of those games where you can only do harm to yourselves almost. If you don't play up to the standards and you have a bad result going into the playoffs, then we can get blamed for it in case something happens in the playoffs. So it had to be a professional performance from us. We still wanted to win, whether we can move up or not. It was against a good opponent who's also, in the playoffs in the East. So we try to treat it as somewhat of a playoff game, although it didn't, feel like it. I'll be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad that we built some momentum. We won, a few consecutive games in a row. Sorry, and this one being on the road, we know that we will play start the playoffs on road as well. So I think it's good for us. It's good for us to win today and then to win the last regular season game, and then it's on to playoffs now.
Masvita, you have the next question. Go ahead and ask, please.
Yeah. Hey, Jackson Ragen. Kind of a big week for you. I think you had celebration in your personal life, and then you end up with this the goal, to win the game, and as Albert said, to get you guys ready for the playoffs. Just talk about what this week's been and the last few days have been for you and this game.
Yeah, it's been a good week, and I mean, I think this game didn't mean anything points wise or standings wise, but I mean, it's just about pride at this point, and also building momentum for the playoffs. I think you have to get motivated in maybe different ways, but I think we're working on our tactics and playing the way we want to play, and then I mean building momentum so we're feeling good going into the playoffs.
All right, we'll go to Nico Moreno next. Nico, go ahead, please.
Thank you. I guess, Albert, how do you take, obviously, playing a very good game, getting some, very earned 3 points, but then also seeing a fellow player go down, especially one like Pedro that has dealt with injuries, has worked so hard to get back, and how's the group feeling about it?
Yeah, I mean it was that quiet when we came in the locker room. We saw him right there at the door. It's sad. It's really sad. I was right there when it happened. I did see his knee, and it was not a pleasant look, because by the look of it, you could see that something serious has just happened. So I mean, yeah, everybody is good for him. Like you said, he's dealt with injuries in the past, and here is another one. And yeah, I think no matter what we say, any of us, you guys, us players, staff, it's a bad one. It's a sad moment for him, for us as a team. He's one of the nicest guys that we have on the team. So yeah, I think that's all I can say, honestly.
All right, Jeremiah, did you have a follow-up?
Yeah. Jackson, you got that goal there. It looked like you kind of just threw aside your defender. I have to imagine something like that I don't know, it just feels like a good goal to score, especially late in the game like that.
Yeah, it felt great. I don't remember exactly what happened on the play, but yeah, I think we know set pieces are going to be super important in playoff games that are super tight and probably going to be decided by one goal at the end of the day. And set pieces is going to be the difference in a lot of those. So I think it's good. We're finding, I mean, both our goals were set pieces tonight. So, we're finding that going to the playoffs.
All right, we'll take one more call for questions for either Albert or Jackson. Nico, did you have a follow-up?
Yes, thank you. Jackson, how surprised have you been with Alex Roldance's play at the center back position? I mean, you got Stu Hawkins, you got Jay Bell, other guys that could potentially play right next to you, and Alex is the guy that has played there, has looked good. How's that? Your relationship with him there, and what you thought about his play at center back?
Yeah, he's been great, and I think guys on the team are not surprised. Although it may be surprising to the outside, but I think Alex has shown he can plug into a ton of different positions and do a really good job. And he's been doing great at center back. It's a great partnership. I think, obviously we've had a clean sheet last game, and he did great against tonight, and Jonathan Bell did great when he came in, and Stuart Hawkins did great when he came in as well. So we have a lot of depth there and in other positions as well.